week. In just a couple of hours, the future of a community in Boynton Beach is on the line. County commissioners will meet to approve or deny a plan some residents say will reshape the Cypress Creek subdivision. Victor Jorges is live from the Palm Beach County Commission chambers this morning. Victor, I know you've spent some time in that neighborhood talking to residents there. What exactly are they saying? How are they feeling about all this?
Hey, good morning. Well, in just a few hours, some residents are going to come right here and hope that commissioners really are on their team and not a developer's team. So the developer we're talking about this morning is Toll Brothers. They have a plan to essentially squeeze homes into a land that right now those residents use and need for their own drainage needs. So again, they're worried Mother Nature simply will just not have enough breathing room to kind of do its job. So yesterday I went out there and I saw everything for myself. I spoke with Julie Nicholas, who lives there, and she's demanding answers, and she actually plans on being here, right here later this morning, to tell commissioners that, again, this is just a bad idea. So she told me that as it is right now, they already struggle with flooding whenever there's strong rain in that area, and she gave me these pictures to prove it. So she says these photos were actually taken from the very same spot before and after a storm, when you can really see there the impact on her backyard. So she also tells me some residents have hired an independent engineer to look at their soil. That's another part of the story. And they found that they had high levels of arsenic in parts of the land. Residents also tell me they're concerned about flooding because the plan, like I mentioned, would be built on land they already need. And they use this land, they say this would bring irreversible flooding risk to their area.
We believe Toll Brothers engineers are dramatically underestimating what it will take to prevent flooding not only our neighborhood, but replacing the fact that this whole land is no longer a drainage basin for us. And then the fact that they're trying to add 152 homes with concrete roads and sidewalks and, concrete foundations. That doesn't absorb water.
So we found the developer has an office in Boca Raton, and I called, left voicemails, also reached out via email, and we finally heard back from them last night. They tell me that they have my questions and they're working on getting those responses. But later this morning, there will be a zoning commission, a zoning hearing rather, and the staff of that committee has already recommended that commissioners go with this with a 4-2 vote. So really right now, commissioners will receive that information, and really it'll be up to them.
And Victor, we know history tends to repeat itself. This is not the first time a developer has tried to redevelop there.
Yeah, so from what we found, Toll Brothers is actually the second developer that wants to go into this area in the last 7 years. Back in 2019, commissioners received a different plan, which they turned down. So, of course, these residents are now hoping they do the same thing.
Okay, we'll see. Victor, stay on top of that for us. Thank you.
6:36 right now, and we're working to find out what's next for homeowners after new applications for the initial home inspections through the My Safe Florida Home Program were put on hold. This program helping many homeowners afford repairs to harden their homes during severe weather. The program's website says the money has run out for the initial inspections, which is the first step in applying for a $10,000 grant. Now, the program itself still has money, close to $200 million for the home hardening grants and $3.5 million for final inspections. So here's what you need to know. Anyone who got a new application for the initial inspection starting July 1st up to last Friday will have their applications processed, Mike.
Hey, getting ready for that Fox 29 7 a.m. newscast. Don't miss it this morning. There's another mission to the Titanic, the first since last year's submersible disaster, walking you through this latest excursion, all coming up 7 o'clock on Fox 29.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Hey, parents out there, you probably agree if you had $1 for every time your kid said, I'm bored this summer, right? You could probably pay off their college tuition in full.
I could pay off your kids' college tuition. And all the time I hear that. TA's at the Magic Kingdom celebrating new attractions, sure to keep the kids entertained.
Yeah, Frontierland here at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort has really gotten some updates. I want to bring in Shannon and Serena, the ambassadors for Walt Disney World. Tell us about some of the updates.
Yes, we have Tiana's Bayou Adventure that just recently opened here at Magic Kingdom over in Frontierland. And it is an all-new reimagined attraction where we continue on Tiana's story from Princess and the Frog. So we're going to...
I love that. So you're not just like rehashing the movie, it's like part two.
It is part two, is the next chapter of Princess Tiana's story. So we have Princess Tiana, Naveen, Mama Odie, community, and of course, everyone's favorite jazz-loving Gator Lewis. And we're going on a Bayou adventure to have Mardi Gras celebration where everyone is invited.
And what's great is if it's a little hot, like we're used to that hot Florida sun, there's a little splashdown.
How did you know about that? Have you already experienced the attraction yourself?
I've seen videos.
You've seen videos. We should go drop into the bayou together because there is a 50-foot drop that's going to leave you wanting more for the summertime heat here in Florida, just to cool off a little bit, if you will.
Thank you so much. I want to bring in Serena. You were another place where I think is going to take a lot of pain points away for parents is this AC sing-along experience that's opening up today.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Country Bear musical Jamboree. I'm so excited to share about this reimagination of a Walt Disney World classic.
Yeah, it's one of the original attractions that are still here, right?
Yes, exactly. The Country Bears have been performing together for over 50 years here at the Magic Kingdom, and now they've updated their act. So they're doing new interpretations of Disney classics we all know and love that's sure to have the whole family stomping their boots, singing along. It's going to be great.
And the cool down is a win-win-win. And then there's a limited time offering over at the
Disney Springs.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got you.
The heat.
Yeah,
it's the heat.
It's the heat getting to you. No, you're good. We have Disney Dreams That Soar over at Disney Springs, which is a free entertainment offering for our family and friends to go and enjoy. There are 800 drones just dancing above the sky that are letting us see some of our most beloved characters and stories with Disney.
Love that. And the thing we left out, can we bring in the beignets? There's beignets in the New Orleans section of Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
We get to enjoy them together.
Let's enjoy them together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to you in the studio.
Gosh, that would be the perfect breakfast right now. It's like a lot of fun. If you have something you'd like to see us shine a light on, you can reach out, send an email to shiningalight@wptv.com.
And time now coming up on 6:40 in the morning. We have a multi-vehicle crash shutting down I-95. We'll give you all the updates coming up in just a few.
Johan, still to come this morning, the Secret Service does an about-face, the new admission days after the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. And today's underdog. Okay, we're gonna switch this up a little bit. We've got a cat today.
Flip the script. Nibs is waiting for someone to come scoop her up, Mike.
It's a kitty cat, an 11-year-old boy adopted as a kitten, surrendered to the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast back in April. Nibs, that's the name here, declawed and can be a bit shy at first once you get to know him. Loves to cuddle up, give you all of his attention. Let's give Nibs a home today.
Welcome back. We have some breaking traffic news to get to. Certainly could impact your morning commute.
Yeah, all southbound lanes are shut down on I-95. Johan, tell us where.
Hey, good morning, Holly and Ashley. Josh and I over this serious crash, multi-vehicle crash, southbound 95. This is just after Canner Highway between Bridge and Canner. Zoom down here. If you want to get around this, get off at Canner, take Pratt Whitney Road, travel south to Bridge. That's how you get out of this. But we just now have Martin County Fire Rescue coming to scene along with Martin County Sheriff's officials here. This one vehicle here flipped over. It looks like another vehicle flipped over and uprighted onto its tires here, but this is one person they have been taking care of. Some good bystanders got out of northbound and actually helped this person over to the side to help and wait for medical aid to arrive. But there's the other vehicle here, and you have another 2 trucks right here also involved. But this one vehicle, as they start to check for occupants inside. So again, southbound 95 is shut down after Canner Highway, Martin County. Take Pratt Whitney Road. That is the little road after Canner Highway. Take Canner Highway a little bit west of Turnpike N95 and get back on at Bridge Road. Quick check of traffic and break in traffic. Johan Hoffman, Chopper 5.